boys 55 here. Today we are back with another episode of the Snowy Survival, and in today's episode we are going to start off at the wall of chest, which is currently mostly empty as I have used up every single piece of grass and dirt available in there to fill out the land around the mountain. And this means two things. One is that I have no dirt or grass left to fill out the remaining area, and the other is that the area I have filled means I have made a lot of progress in this episode, or I should say before this episode. And the other thing is that with the grass filled, I don't think I have anything left to do in terms of terraforming in this area. So in order to fill out this remaining grass piece, which is quite a lot, about 2 double chest worth of grass or dirt required to fill this area, I am not going to take the grass from the bottom layer and fill it in here. Instead, I am going to use the grass I will get upon building, as I will be replacing the floor material for the different buildings I am going to build around different farms. So I will use the bottom layer grass of those buildings to fill out this area, and we are going to start off in that progress in today's episode. But firstly, I need to relocate the zombie pigman farm, as I want to replace it in one of the corners. Until then, you enjoy this montage of filling grass. And during this montage, I would like to tell you that I have been slacking off on recording the voiceover for these clips for about 2 or 3 months. The video you are seeing right now had been recorded months ago, about the time of the release of previous episode, but I had not got a proper time to do voiceovers. And in this video I'm mostly going to relocate the zombie pigman farm, and this video is going to contain a lot of cuts, as I will be relocating the farm. There is a lot of distance between the corner of my field area and the current location of the farm, and during that time I will be also gathering some materials which I forgot to gather before starting the project. And as you can see, I have removed the zombie pigman farm, and here is the only piece of it remaining, which is a chest full of swords, and I didn't think it would be useful to move that piece of junk. All my farm is in this double chest, and the above netherrack and stuff are from my nether chest, which was around that area but got blown up by a creeper. And sorry if you hear a lot of bird noises in the background. And here is the area to which I will be relocating my zombie pigman farm. I have already marked out the area for the build which is going to go over here, and I will need to craft these hopper and minecarts into a hopper minecart for my storage system. I should have done this off camera, but I forgot. Firstly, let's craft. And my inventory is a total mess because of taking down the zombie pigman farm. Now let's get them into my hotbar. And now I need some quartz block, which is in my inventory after a quick edit. And now I need to place these hopper minecarts on top of those hoppers in such a way that they are inside a block. The easiest way to do that is by placing a block like this and rails on top of them and pushing it into the block. It might have gone further, but I think it is in correct place. And now to do the same on the other side. And why is the street so noisy today? And now like this, and repeat the same process. And that's going to be it for the collection. Now I need to push some blocks over here, because sometimes while placing these blocks I can accidentally break the minecart. That's why I'm going to do it the safe way by pushing the block using a piston, and do the same on the other side. Go away, Mr. Stupid Chicken. I don't want you to push my minecarts away, which happened before actually. Before recording this clip, I made a mess up and made the killing area wrong way, and a pig came and pushed it along. And now is the time for placing blocks and pistons for the trident killer. I will be using most of my cards, as I only got so much card by trading with my mason. I have rarely went to the nether, and since I destroyed my portal, I don't have any other way to go to the nether now, since I need to construct the piglin farm portal was my main portal. Now I need to place the rest of the pistons and make the clock for the piston. I think I have placed that piston in the wrong way, but I will not find out about it until I have completed the farm. But I think I will go with the flow for now, and if anything goes wrong in the end, I will tell you guys. And how do I have 5 pistons? I should only have 4. And maybe these two are from the hopper clock on top of the farm. And now is the time to place the observers to make a loop of redstone to power the pistons. And how do I place it? I think I will have to check one of my previous videos. I believe it is this way, but I am not sure, so I will go and check. And I was wrong, so I think I will show you the finished product. This is how the trident killer should look, with a clock like this next to it, and the slabs on this side are to pick up XP. So I think I should start building the glass tube, and here's the glass. And now let's go back after a shortcut. This is not really a shortcut. And let's turn off the farm, and this block right next to this observer over here is the center block of the farm, above which the obsidian portal is going to go. So this is going to be the side on which piglins are going to drop and funnel into they are going to be dropped into a single 1x2 tunnel, and by the time they reach here they will be transferred to a 2x2, so that they can be easily killed in the trident killer. Now I need to do a good placing of these blocks and make sure I don't use fortune on them. And I have changed the glass also, so that it can be a little more beautiful than before. So I am using white stained glass, and on this side it is a little different, as there will be need to have enough space for the zombie piglins to move around in 2x2. Until I finish with that, you watch a time lapse of me trying to collect a stack of both blackstone and basalt to fill on the sides depending upon my choice over here. And this side is about 21 blocks I think, and the other side is 22 blocks high in glass and sides are about 21 blocks, or I should say 19 blocks, because they are lower because of the water stream. Now I will need to pillar up using my blackstone. And why I am falling? It can be a difficult job, especially at night, because I have not slept for a long time and phantoms keep attacking me, and I am not used to the controls on this PC. And if I am not told you as of now, I am playing a Minecraft Windows 10 edition on my laptop, and it is not great experience because of not knowing the software which I can use to record and also edit Minecraft. I am using the default recording software of the Xbox app, or I should say Xbox Gamer Control. And now I need to place this glass over here, since I forgot during my previous time. Over here, this side needs to be one block lower because of the portal, and the sides need to be completely filled. But I am not sure if I want to keep the blackstone or basalt on this level, or should I replace this with glass. I will decide on it later. And now jump. I'm glad that I'm still alive, but I was trying to place a bed so I can jump on it, and now no phantoms will be haunting me. And now I need to do the same thing on the other side, but with basalt, so I can decide which one to choose. Just looking at the texture makes me think that I should go with blackstone, as I don't like the cobble like texture on the blackstone basalt. I am glad that in the new update they are introducing polished basalt, which is much nicer than this kind of basalt, but I'm still not sure which one to choose. But I think the dark of the blackstone look much better than basalt. And moreover, if you are planning to get any wither skulls using the strays and charged creepers, now is the time, since they are going to remove that in the next update after the main 1.17 update launch. And now I have filled all the sides with blackstone, and now I need to place the glass tubes for the water streams and also the obsidian for the portal. I'm wondering what should I do first. I should take at least some signs to block the water from overflowing into the farm. Now let's cut our way to the farm, or maybe I should walk this time along. I never knew when I cut and when I don't. And I forgot something. What did I forgot? Keep in mind, this has been quite a time since I recorded this video and doing this voiceover, so I don't know much of what I did then. And it was the crafting tables. I think I should place some stairs or slabs on top of the front area, which looks kind of overly square. I am talking about the area which is over at the place at the place in which the blackstone divides into two. Not the blackstone, the glass divides into two. And I am using the stone cutter for the first time, and I need to craft some stairs, because otherwise it would be a waste of blackstone. Which blackstone variant should I use? I think the bricks look much better, and I'm also not sure about the status of much of villager trading in the next update, as I am trying to avoid getting any spoilers about the update. It might break some of these farms, like I have heard that they are stopping the zero tick mechanics on the Bedrock edition like they did on Java. And now how can I place this looks about right. And why can't I place that in that way? PC controls are much more different than normal controls. I think I need a slab under here, but everything else looks right. And should I turn this to the side? Not like that, or maybe like that. I'm not sure. Just remove, and I need to place. Where did the stair go? Maybe it went to the hopper minecart. And now I need to jump up, otherwise the stair may get placed on the wrong angle again. I'm trying to get the corner stair like that, and do that on the same for other side. And I will need to pick that up again. I don't like Minecraft terrain as it blocks the view of quite a bit of area. And place this slab over here. Which biome I am in? If I look straight, it is raining. If I look up, it is snowing. I can't understand Minecraft mechanics a lot. Now I need to pillar up to place the obsidian and the rest of the glass for the water stream. I think I will use basalt as a scaffolding, even though it is quite an expensive block if you don't have any farm, that is. Otherwise it is quite easy to obtain. Now what should I do first? I think I will build the portal. I don't want to mess this up, because the last time I messed up on this, I ended up losing 2 or 3 blocks while tearing it back down. And I have to count directly: 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why can't I place this block? 11. And I think now I need to turn back on the other side, or should I continue over here? And that was an accidental inventory opening because of not knowing about the control. 13, 14, 15, 16 and 17, 18, 19, 20 and 21. I think that is enough, or not. 1. And now I have placed 2 blocks on top of the 21 for the bottom layer. It was easy to count as I had already had 24 blocks in one of my inventory slots, and the bottom of the portal is 23 blocks wide. I may have messed up on the counting front. Now I need to pillar this up. I forgot to count, so I will just go by my hunch, which is most of the time wrong. Or maybe I will start counting on the other side. Now let's jump. I have finished building up the portal and one side of the water stream. And why I hear a dog barking in the background? I don't think I need this, but I will need a way to get up, for which I will use my ladders, and also need to use these water buckets, as there's a high chance I will I will fall. My English is not that good. And I need more stained glass. A stack should be enough. And now I also need to place these crafting tables in the zigzag manner. Now I need to find the right block to pillar up against so that I can place the ladders later on. These ladders are still going to be temporary as I will be building around the farm, and in that building I will be placing a lot of farms. For example, I will be placing my villager trading hall into the building, and for the time I am building this farm and not started on the build in this episode, so I will be using this as a temporary way to climb up to the farm and activate it whenever I need it. And I think I reached the top. No, there's still one block gap, and now I need to go on the side, probably by a water bucket, and place the rest of the two basalt blocks and also the ladders, but I had forgot to bring the ladders, so I will do that later on. Until then, this is my life of getting up and down. Now can I reach over there? Yes, I can. Now I need to grab this, not with the full bucket. I need an empty bucket to do that, and I will place the water over here. To make it reach all the way to the bottom, I need to place a block of any kind under the main water source and a block in front of it to make it move forward. And now, since this is temporary, I will remove them, but not with an axe, with the pickaxe, and try not to break the glass. And have I placed the glass on the other side? No, I haven't, so I will do that next. And I decided to move the black stone rims all the way to the top instead of glass, since they look much nicer, and ending them abruptly over the end of the tunnel was not looking right. I need to be very careful, otherwise I will be wasting a lot of glass. I hate that when this trick works sometime and not others. And it will be easy to recover more glass if I have any bone meal in my inventory, since I am carrying about half a stack of crafting tables to craft more items, and I went a block more further, and that block is probably going to get lost. And I need to place this and this. Now I need to fill this area, and stop wasting more blocks. You need to be more careful. And there goes that one, and the block on the bottom of these blocks is also a waste. I think I found a use for the basalt. I will be using that to cover up the corners of water streams. This side should probably reach to the center. And now I need to craft the water dispenser. Place a dispenser like this with the water bucket inside, and now I need a block behind it to place the redstone on. And I think I will be using some stone, since I don't have any other blocks. I placed them back in the chest during a shortcut. And now I need to place the observer and a single piece of redstone over here. Redstone, here it goes. Now I need to place a button on side of the dispenser for the times I need to use it as my main nether portal. Upon returning, I can use that to break the portal as for using that mode, I have to take out the water bucket for once, and the portal remains lit for a while. Now going back onto the top, since I have placed ladders on the side of the portal, I will try to make my etho hopper clock over here to power the lava. I wonder if I have brought all the materials. I have the pistons, I also have the hoppers and the redstone block, also the comparators, and I also need some building blocks, for which I am again going to use stone since I don't have any other blocks. It is really simple to do, as you only need to place a redstone over here and a lever on this side. Where is the lever? Here it is. And I will need to take out those comparators again. And now let's do the redstone. And how am I going to place those blocks over here? I will need to use more temporary scaffolding blocks, and I have thrown my blocks on all the way to the bottom. I think I should be able to reach it. I have got them. Now back to the ladder and down. Ladders on Bedrock Edition are quite slow. I don't know much about the Java ladders. Even though I have played some Java, I don't know much about it. And now for placing block over here, not over there. I need a block somewhat closer and down. I think that block was placed on the side of a ladder, which I couldn't even see. That's, I think, a one perk of the Windows 10 edition, that you can see the outlines of blocks and place them right next to it. Now placing the comparator over here, and now I need to place the hoppers without falling, and I'm going to fail again. No, I survived, and I have completed the hopper clock, which was a pain in the butt, as most of the time I keep failing and I hadn't got enough materials to make it work. I have also placed some blocks in the hoppers to make them move around to test it. Now I need to place the blocks so that it can move, dispense lava. I removed the shield so I can get a better view, since shields block a lot of view while crouching. And I also skipped the part of me building the hopper clock because it was tedious placing all the scaffolding blocks to place the necessary blocks. I will pick that up later, since I don't want to waste this time to get a single dropper when I can place the others. But still, I don't want to lose it, as dispensers are very expensive blocks to craft. And it fell down. Now I can fall down with it. I don't see it. I think the area is quite dark. Now I need to sleep. Sleep. And now it's daytime. Let's jump down if it is over here. And there is a bad skelly over here. Now I will move up if he stops shooting at me, and I can fit in this ladder. He's coming to shoot me, but I escaped in the nick of time. And there is the dropper. Not the dropper, the dispenser, I should say. I need to place some blocks to get it. And one over here. Now break these blocks and don't fail. And they will start falling. So am I. I think that the next update is quite a big update. That's why they are splitting it into two parts. First, getting most of the blocks and mobs, and the second, getting the generation of new lush caves and the mountains, as well as the deep dark caves. I have heard that Warden mob is postponed till unidentified period, as they are not sure on how to implement that yet. And to stop this annoying click noises, I will turn the hopper clock off. Now I need to place some glass on the side. I lost quite a bit of glass because of using fortune pickaxe, so I will be conserving the glass on this corner. Or should I fill it? And now I need to place the crafting tables, which is a boring and repetitive task. But first, so I think I'm going to skip on it and just place the lava buckets. As you can see, I have already placed the crafting tables and the glass over here, and now the lava buckets are also in place, and the farm should be ready and working, as you can see by the pigment dropping over there. I should turn this off, and now let's go down and kill some piglins to repair some of our tools. I wanted to do the building around this piglin farm in this episode, but moving it around took a lot of time, and I didn't want to skip any of the parts, even though it has turned out similar to the video in which I initially built the piglin farm. Not piglin farm, this is a zombie pigman farm. And I will see you in the next episode. Until then, enjoy and have a nice day.